So, hello everyone, welcome back to our channel again. And in this video, we are going to see what is insecure deserialization and how we can use how we can hack any website using this vulnerability. So, before starting this video, I have something to announce that in the description box, I have posted my Telegram channel link. So, I request you all to join this Telegram channel because I have already announced that my YouTube channel has got two strikes from the YouTube, that is YouTube community guideline strike. So if there was any another strike, then my channel got deleted. So I will create a new channel, post the link on my Telegram channel. So if any one of you think and that our content is something you want, so you can connect us there. So that's all for the announcement. So let's start with our attack now. So today's our attack is insecure deserialization. So first of all, we need to know that what is deserialization. So I think here we have given us some example of deserialization. Let's check it. Yes, here it is. In this example, we have given less for assuming less tourist is coming from to you and asking you for to going some place. So, but the tourist is known some language which you don't know. Okay, so now tourists will ask you the questions for the place to the route for the place, but you don't understand what is a tourist trying to say, and or you don't know that how to respond or how to tell him the answer about or the path. So what you will do, if you want to help, then you can create a map for him, so that using you can create a map using a drawing on the paper, so the tourist can trace the map and will go there to his location. So what did you do in this? What is this related with the serialization and deserialization? So when you put something in the picture, then picture doesn't need any language to explain. So you serialized a location where the tourists want to go, and when you hand it over to the tourist, then tourist see the picture and deserialize it again to know where he has to go. Okay, so this is the example of serialization and deserialization, from which you may be able to understand what is serialization and deserialization very easily. Okay, so now we will take another example of a website which is from which you are able to understand more easily how this serialization and deserialization works in any website. Okay, so what you have to do, so what we can do that when we are searching for any when we can say any login. Let's take an example that a website is taking a login, that is a username, using a username and a password, and a password is stored in some company's database. And let's take an example that the password is password 123, which is stored in the company's database. So if the if you enter any username and password, the password is, if the you enter the password 123 and the password is not secured, so what the website will do, website will transfer the binary. Okay, uh, let's not take about secure and not secure. Let's just take it that you enter any password, and if the website wants to check the password is correct or not, so the password you entered is converted into a binary form, and then it go to the company's database, and then the binary converted to another what is the password you actually type, and then check it with the database. So what you have done here, that website will serialize the password with the binary, and then database again deserialize it to the password what you have actually typed, and then it will check it. So this is known as serialization and deserialization. So I think you may be able to understand easily what is now serialization and deserialization. So okay, so let's take some example, let's complete the questions that are given in there. Okay, so insecure, the question given here is who developed the Tomcat application. So you can google it, who developed Tomcat application. So it is the Apache Software Foundation. And what type of attack that caches service can be performed with insecure deserialization. So insecure deserialization is have many vulnerabilities, like you can hack the password, or there is a, we can say the remote code execution is also available, and DOS attack is one of those vulnerabilities which we can attack, which we can done using the insecure deserialization. So if I will explain the every attack, and this video may go a little longer. So if you want, how can we do DOS attack and another attack using the insecure deserialization, you can comment down, and I will create a video on that also. Okay. So now the what is the next question, that what is the name of base 2 formatting that data is sent across a network as? So base 2 formatting is what we can say that in which the file, the text we can say is transferred into base 2 formatting. So base 2 formatting is the base of binary which is 0 and 1, which contain only two bases, which is 0 and 1. So we can, the answer is the binary. Okay, so let's move to next section, which is cookies. Okay, so we will contain this, we will cover this in our practical session. Okay, so now if a cookie had a path of webapp.com login, so this question is very easy, that if you are here, if you learning over software, you can easily complete this question. I don't have to cover this question. So let's move forward, that we have the web app practical, sorry, insecure deserialization practical. So I've already deployed the machine, so we can done that easily. So I have the IP address here, I'm already connected with my open VPN. So let's try what is inside the website. Okay, so it is loading now. Let's move to the question. Okay, so here we have the insecure deserialization practical, and let's see what we have to do here. Okay, so okay, so we have to find the two flags given here. Okay, so it is given some hint that the first flag is cookie value and the second flag is admin dashboard. Okay, so let's move to our website, and I have already installed a cookie manager. You can say cookie editor here. Okay, but this website is does not contain any cookies yet. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So now let's go to join us, and now let's check any cookies. Okay, not here. Let's try creating a password, sorry, username and password, and now we are logged in. Now let's check if there is any cookies. Okay, so we have no cookies. So let's see what we have now. And in the, you can see the hint section, we have given the cookie first flag in the cookie section. Okay, so in the cookie section we have a password which value is hacker, and let's see registration timestamp. Okay, now let's move forward the session ID. Okay, so when we see the session ID, we have a base 64 and coded session ID. So now let's decode it. Okay, so here we will type the command echo and our base 64 decoded. Then here we will type base 64 dash d or decode to decode it. So now we here we have our flag. You can see the thm good old base 64. Okay, so this is our first flag. So we got our first flag, and here you can see the answer also. And the second flag is in the admin dashboard. Okay, so now let's try moving to admin, and now here we have admin, and there is a flag in front of, in just front of you. Okay, so I think there is no problem to finding these two flags. Now let's move forward and see what we have to do next. Okay, so now we have to find another flag.txt. So as you already know that we are studying the insecure deserialization. So here the steps are given on how to attack this using the insecure deserialization. So what we have to do, we first have to visit this page, because the website this is here the website is, it is vulnerable with the insecure deserialization, and this website is okay. Now let's explain it from the start. Okay, so what is inside this website? This website is exchanging your vim. Okay, so first change the value to user type cookie from admin to user. So we have already done that. We have now user. So now what is this? We will exchange our vim with the website, and now we'll move to pro feedback when we give, where we have to give the feedback. So what this feedback is doing? Okay, so here it is given what this feedback form is doing, which is if a user was to enter their feedback, the data will encode it. And so you see here, sorry, here um, in the session id. Okay, in the session id you see that something base 64 is given here. So what we have to do here, when we type any feedback here, then the anything we typed here will encode it, first encode into a base 64. Like we talk about the password is first encoded, not basically encoded, is converted into the base 2, which is binary, and then move to go to the database of company's database, and then again it is converted into the text, and then the database will compare this. So same is done here, that first what you have to do, we will type any feedback. The feedback will be converted into base 64, then it go to the company. So the company, not we can say that I am not getting this word. Okay, so we can say that go to a server, website server. Okay, so here it is given, and that here it is all given that the feedback we will type will convert to a base 64 and all. So okay, so now what we have to do, we will first click on the exchange your VM. Okay, now we will go to feedback, and next what we will do, and once this is complete, you have to copy this code here, and you can name it any. I think I have already this. Let's see. Okay, maybe not. mm, okay, so I think I'm not having this file here. Okay, so now let's do it here. What we have to do, we will have to just copy it and create a file. Let's name it with rc.py, because we are going to do the remote code execution here. Okay, so next what you have to do, okay, so first you have to change your IP address. Here you will see your IP address. Here it is my IP address, and I'll just copy it and change my IP address with this, and I will change my port number also, which is 1234. Now I will save it. Now I will listen my NC netcat port, that is 1234. Okay, so next what we have to do, let's see it. And okay, so now you have to execute the RCE payload with the Python, because this is Python payload. Let's type python 3 rce.py. okay, so we will have it, and this is also base 64 encoded. So let's copy it, and now what you have to do, you go to this here, and in the cookie section, in the encoded payload, just paste this here and save this cookie. Okay, so now what you have to do, just reload this page again, and now in the netcat section you can see you have a reverse connection. And let's type ls, and then cd dash dot dot, and then again ls, then you have the flag.txt. Let's read it what inside flag.txt, and here we have our flag. Let's copy it and try to paste it. As you can see here, this is same as it is. Okay, so this is all what about insecure deserialization does. So insecure deserialization, you can see how dangerous it is, because we can mm, we can execute the remote code execution using the insecure deserialization. So that's it for this video. So if you are not able to understand any part of this video, you can comment down the section, or you can tell me in my telegram channel also. The link is in the description. Thank you for watching this. See you soon in the next video, and the next video is going for about components with known vulnerability. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. See you soon. Bye bye till then.